I think everybody's heard that expression that money is the root of all evil. I think that's how it's said. But it's really not. I mean, I wouldn't say it is, but I mean, I wouldn't say it isn't either. I guess it depends on how you use money and how you see money. Um, so for me specifically, I don't really care about money. I mean, I understand, from a practical standpoint, money makes the world go round. Like you need money to do stuff, and you need money to exist. I mean, do I wish it wasn't like that? Of course. We all wish we didn't have to have money in order to live our lives, obviously. But, until that time comes, we kind of have to play the game. But, you know, there's two groups of people. There's the people that, money is life and they grind for the money and their existence is money. And then there's the other people that they make money because they have things to take care of. Like they have kids, they have a mortgage, they have bills to pay, and you know they have people that rely on them, so they have to make money. And then there's the third group that people don't really talk about. The people, I guess, like me, that don't really, I guess, I'm not gonna say they got lucky. I don't want it to sound like it's like the primo, the good category of people. I'm not trying to make it sound like that. It's just like the third group of people, they don't have, they don't have certain responsibilities. Like they don't have kids, they don't have mortgage, they don't have all these things, and they don't have people that rely on them, so that they have the luxury of just making money as they please, and not making money, and not being a part of the rat race. They don't have to do that, they can choose to do it. But outside of the groupings of people, those three groups that I just mentioned, the whole idea of money is, I think money is a very dangerous thing, because you think about the amount of power that it has over a person at any given time. Like if a person doesn't have enough, they become very stressed. When they have too much, they can get a little, uh, you know, impulsive and start doing all these wild things. And then you hear stories about people that have so much money that they do crazy things, and they build crazy, you've heard all the stories. We all know, celebrities that we've heard of, blah, 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 whether the stories were true or not. We all have heard something about somebody with a lot of money, or somebody that didn't have enough money, then they robbed a bank, and money, my point is, money can make you, has the power to just do something. The thing that it can do to you is so powerful, is what I'm trying to say. Like it has this immense power over a person, and it really shouldn't. um, the category of a person that I'm specifically talking about is the person that will do anything for the money. They'll, you know, against their better judgment. That's the group of people that I'm specifically targeting at this point, because those are the people that are the most dangerous. Like it doesn't matter, the price tag, what they have to do to get the money, who they have to step on to get the money, who they have to hurt. They don't care. They're just gonna get the money, or get the bag in a sense. Those are the people that I'm talking about. So, if you're not that person, this isn't for you, obviously. But those specific people, those people made me realize how unimportant money is. Because I thought to myself, money is, it's really easy to get. You can get it in any way. And I feel like people, I mean, maybe people don't have time to think about it like I do, but when you think about money, you can get it. It's very easy to get. You can even sell yourself. Just keeping it PG-13. You know what I'm talking about. You can sell yourself to get money. Like that's how easy it is to get money. You can do anything to get money. You can sell yourself, you could sell a product, you could sell somebody else's product, you can ask for it, you can beg for it, you can sell something that you have to get it, you can work for it, people can give you money, like you can get money doing anything. Like literally anything. And then something else I just thought about, I mean, you can go as far as to sell your own plasma to get money. Like that's how unimportant money is. Like you can literally do anything to get it. And that's when I knew like money, you know what, it really isn't that important. It's not, well, I shouldn't say it's not that important. The real thing I want to say is it's not that valuable. Like money isn't that valuable if I can do anything to get it. So then in my mind, that's when I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, I don't know why I'm working so goddamn hard all the time. Like I mentioned in previous videos before, like a lot of the stuff, like I was at a point where I was burnt out. So I had to just stop and get myself together. So I sold all my stuff and I haven't gone back since. Like I sold all my stuff, and I'm not saying I didn't have nice stuff. I had nice stuff because I worked very hard to get a lot of that stuff, and I did the whole college thing and did the whole traditional life thing. I had the good job, I was making good money, I had a nice car. I had all this stuff, but it was getting to a point where I was working more than I was living. So I had to give up all my stuff because I was burnt out and I couldn't go on anymore. I was too tired, so I sold all my stuff, and then the leftover money that I had, I went on a trip. It was like a 3-day trip to Hawaii, and most of the time I was there, I slept because that's all I could do. Because, like I said, I was very burnt out, so that's all I could do. But even this story, my own personal story, kind of falls into what I'm talking about here. Like, money isn't that valuable when you're literally working your life away, or whatever it is, or whatever your circumstances are. Like, the value of money should not be more valuable than your own well-being. So I think a lot of people need to take a step back, especially that category that I mentioned, like where you're just, money is all you know. You need to take a step back and understand a few things and put some things into perspective, because you're gonna fuck around and something's gonna go very wrong.